The air vibrates with the intensity of their combat, each blow carrying the weight of survival. Brom roared, staff deflecting the blow, a shrill cry of frustration from his attacker. Brom swiftly spins and regains his staff. Beastman dies as the staff plunges deep into his body. Brom was winded but victorious, as the defeated foe lies before him in a heap. Black blood onto the earth. Brom tries to regain his senses, but is met with a painful impact from behind. The mounted rider gallops past after a true strike. The rider turns his steed around and makes another charge with intent to kill. Brom faints from the throbbing headache. Brom could only make out from the throbbing headache. Brom could only make out shadows and shrieks from beyond. It was like a dream. Brom regains his consciousness with a choking smell of burnt flesh and wet dog odor assailing his senses. The source of his awakening was the corpse of the rider who slugged him. A sneeze reminded Brom he was not alone. Volgara rose from her oaken cover, shaking terribly. Brom asked, "You all right?" Volgara brushes her face. She seems pale. However, she explained to Brom she startled the horse who reared up and threw the rider on his back or neck. She thinks its neck was broken. Brom was astonished. "You saved my life. I am in your debt, Lady Volgara." Volgara's color quickly flushed red. "Brom, you know I can't fight. It was dumb luck." "This is the second time I smell burning flesh," Brom blurted. "I may be a man with a lost mind, but I know something greater is here than what you say. Keep your secrets for now, Volgara." Brom and Volgara exchange a silent glance, a promise of loyalty and sacrifice passing between them. "Very well. Brom, lead on." He shot an icy glance back and she giggled. They gathered the bodies, and at the behest of Volgara, they inspected them for valuables. The loot seemed fat for a pair of wandering beastmen. The sword pommel caught Brom's eye. "I suppose we need these." Volgara nodded. "This is no safe haven for travelers. Have a few coin for rations. Do you need a weapon? I noticed you are skilled with a tree branch, but actually I don't remember I knew how to fight. However, the blade will do for now. What do you make of this pommel? Think it can fetch a few coins somewhere? Looks dull to me." Brom took hold of the pommel, and a snap of a whip resounded in the area. Then a thin flicker of fiery plasma erupted forth, scintillating, like a burning rapier humming from base to its tip. Volgara nearly tripped backward. "By the three spirits." She pointed, mouthing words, but nothing coming out. "Brom! Brom! What the?" Brom instinctively thought. "Turn off. Shut down. Stop!" And the blade receded back into the pommel. "Lords of Light. This is a magic weapon. How did the beastmen not know this?" Volgara seemed very interested. "Keep that thing under your belt, and only use it if we need it. A magic weapon for a marauder is too dangerous. Who did that beastman say he worked for again?" Brom nodded in silence, still unsure of what happened. "Wizard work. My father used to stay. He hated wizards with a passion. The name of the beastmen leader was a wizard." A snort from the woods. "The horse. It still remains. Come, Brom." Volgara found the black mare, sweaty and unsure, but eventually allowing Volgara to tame it. They found a ride. Volgara advanced ahead as she pondered. "That is no ordinary blade, but it seems weak or diminished. I wonder how to unlock its potential."